Let's get ready for the Battle Rapport. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Battle Rapport. I am your host, HydroMan, your Slipknot fan of battle rap, here helping you catch up on battle rap. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you, Lord. My questions have been answered. And it comes in the form of Chrome23. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about Remy Ma. Exactly. Back in the 90s and stuff like that was Remy Ma, and you know what I mean, right in the early 2000s and all that. Anyway, we talking about Remy Ma. Shout out Pat Poos. Shout out Remy Ma. Shout out to the whole entire Chrome23 staff. Y'all did y'all. It's been a year. I have to say this. Thank you, Remy Ma, for fighting, pushing through the the whole history and adversity of what battle rap is, and all its complicated drama that happens and all that. Thank you for fighting through all that and providing us, the fans of battle rap, beautiful battles and beautiful content. Thank you, Remy Ma. But we got to talk about this Chrome23 anniversary card. So let's get with the niceties. Handle the niceties. Shout out to D-Me Detroit, ADEP, and all the channels out there, all the way to Champion. Don't kill me in the comments, or show me some love in the comments. But Champion out there pushing P and all that jazz, all pun intended. We at the Battle Rapport, we have the M's, and it goes a little something like this. It's mandatory to memorize material, masterfully manipulate metaphors, massacre markmen maliciously to maintain motivative mightiness. Oh, there's a second part, and it goes like, be mindful to multitask, magnify major maddening main lines magically, and mastermind a manifesto, murder, a manuscript. You get it all, one shot, one kill, what's the deal? Shout out Tony Yayo. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this card we have, this card that has been presented to us by Remy Ma herself, that through everything, she made it right here. You know how hard it is to maintain a league? Grind Time was a very hard league to try to manage and keep up. You had the West, the East, the Midwest, and the South, and all. I'm telling you, the stories that can be told on Grind Time is ridiculous. You know what I mean? From all the people that were, like the eight, all the eight heads. What was it? Pause. Hey, all it was D-Rec, Poison Pen, Lush One. It was quite a few people, and they were all, basically, the showrunners and stuff like that of the whole entire Grind Time. And, it fell apart. And then it came back as GTX, Grind Time X. And because of how hard that is to be able to maintain an actual battle rap league, for Remy Ma to succeed, I feel that she's been successful. A whole year? Come on now. Oh, tournaments? Like, yo, what? So, I want to talk about this card, right? And talking about tournaments, let's get to these two women, right? I really did not expect for C3 to be in a tournament. She down for it. And she, as soon as, she got hit up and all that, she was down for it. And look how far she has come. So please, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for C3 versus Caution. These are the finalists in the $25,000 tournament provided to you, provided to us, the fans of battle rap, by Remy Ma and Chrome23. This right here, it's really tough to call it. I have so much respect for C3 and Caution, especially Caution lately. I've actually seen a few of her battles, and don't get me wrong, my introduction, to be 100% honest, my introduction of Caution was as simple as Remedy Loco pulling her out as, you know, I got a gun so big. And, you know, he pulled her, and y'all should see it. Just check out, you know, y'all already know. Check out RBE. It's a Remedy Loco battle. Shout out to Remedy Loco. He was he's coming up in the game. But it's really hard to call this battle. So what I'm gonna say is, after the face-off and everything leading up to this battle, I'm gonna give it to Caution. Shout out to C3. I think she's one of the most toughest veterans out here. Veterannesses. If that's even a word, I just came up with a word. Shout out C3. Veteraness. Female veteran. Out here. Making the moves. And the way she climbed up. Yes, everybody go to Chrome23 on YouTube. Subscribe to them. Hit the notification and all that. Check their battles out because they got the tournament on YouTube. And their previous battles from the whole entire year since their inception. I'm telling y'all deserve this. Y'all deserve this. We deserve this as battle rap fans. Who is the winner to y'all? Leave it in the comments below. You know what I mean? Who do y'all got winning in this? It's really hard to say. And like I said, it really hard to say. But I give it the Caution. And it can go either way. You know what I mean? These ladies are not giving up. I do not believe it's going to be an easy 2-1 or 3-0. It's going to be a very debatable battle. And this could be down to the last judge. Or maybe the fan vote, if there's a possibility, you know what I mean? Whatever happens. But next up, we got A-Ward versus Vixen the Assassin. Don't get me wrong. I've heard, and I think I did see from the last battle, Vixen did lose her last battle, supposedly. A-Ward lost his battle with Big K. So they are both supposedly like basically in the same like they're evened out. Like they're both fighting. She learned from her last battle. He learned from his last battle. And I don't think they're either letting up. So, but after the face-off, because I did see the face-off, it kind of seemed like Vixen might have a better advantage because I think she can perform better than A-Ward. Kill me in the comments or show me some love in the comments. But when it comes down to actually the winner, I think Vixen the Assassin is gonna be the victor. Straight up. Victriness. There we go. I'm just throwing out new words out here. Vixen the Assassin, I believe, will be the victriness in this battle against A-Ward. So, not saying that A-Ward can be beaten easily or whatever. Pause. Hey. Not saying that A-Ward can't be defeated easily. He's very hard to defeat. But we ain't talking no feet bars out here, so no defeat. Nah. I think that this is going to be, it's probably going to come down to who wants it the most. Who wants to be the winner at the end. So, I say that I give it to Vixen the Assassin. You know what I mean? Why am I already the third battle in, and right, second battle in, and I'm already, choosing one side of the card? But well, I personally feel that this is a very mixed card and I love it. But talking about something that's not really mixed, but it is, if you feel my drift, Prestavia versus Official. Oh my goodness. This might be the most underrated battle spoken of this whole entire card. Of probably this whole entire weekend. And probably the most underrated battle of the start of this year, 2023. Period. For all ladies out there. Yeah. Period. You know what I mean? This right here said it's a mirror match of some sort. Oh, in the face-offs, it's like, oh, you like my youngin, this, that, and the other, you know what I mean? Or, yeah, smaller version of her or whatever. Some might say because Prestavia is a puncher, but she's complex. She is intricate with how she does things. Plus, she's a Christian faith religious rapper. And with that, she has maybe a better angle going against Official. But you can never count Official out. She's only had a few hiccups in her whole entire catalog. And she battled Disaster and beat him. Some say debatably, but I would say yes. I've seen it at least 5 times. I might have to see it again just to clarify a couple of bars if y'all want. But I believe and I feel after like watching Official versus Disaster like 4 to 5 times, I feel there's like three times that I was like, damn, she might have had this round again, and then again, and then it's like, yo, you know what? I feel like she had the majority of this battle against this. Like, yo, it could have been as dominative as anybody would think. I believe what I believe. This is my opinion. You can kill me in the comments or show me some love in the comments. But Official can never be counted out. And I feel people are counting Official out. Y'all making a mistake. But this is a tough match for both, in my opinion. Prestavia has been struggling a couple times in a couple battles and stuff, but I have seen her battle and perform. She can fight through the adversity of whatever's happening at the moment, crowd interruptions or whatever. I think that she can handle a big crowd. I think so. I think she can. But Official, she's dominated on the big stage multiple times. I got Official, people. All right? Now, we got to get to this one, and I was disappointed with the face-off. But hey, it happens, right? Miss Hustle versus Shuni the Rapper. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Remy Ma. Thank you, Remy Ma. Thank you, Remy Ma. This right here is fire. Not fire trash, basura, dumpster juice. No, this is fire like you put gasoline on top of kerosene, on top with, you get what I'm talking about. Started with a butane tank and all that. You know what I mean? You can have all the fire schemes you want. This is what this battle is about. They want to call it the Amazons, a battle that had, been... Y'all can say what I want. I think that this could be battle of the night. It could be. But there's a pro and con to this whole battle, in my opinion. Miss Hustle could come here, do something brand new, and totally destroy Shuni, right? Throw Shuni off her game and have her going back to, forgetting her bars again, right? But she does have the potential to mess up and do something where the battle might not be completed. Because, oh, stop touching me. There's going to be some physicality in battle rap. And, you don't want to be touched. Stipulate that in the contract before entering that ring. You feel me? Before signing that contract and entering that ring. So, Miss Hustle, I feel like, for me, I've had such a liking in how Miss Hustle handles her whole rap career. This right here is going to be her biggest challenge, in my opinion. She got Tay-Rock in another card on another league. But dare I say that Shuni has been heating up a lot and overcame a lot of obstacles. So I think I'm giving this one to Shuni. I know I'm giving this one to Shuni. Miss Hustle, please show me different. Show all of us that you do not recycle. You won't rehearse with Shuni. That, you know what I mean? Like, you are keeping it 100 original to how you are supposed to be and all. You feel me? All we want in battle rap is originality. That's it. We don't want something rehearsed, redone, no. We want new. Like I said, all that rehearsing, recycling, all that is over, is done with. I'm giving you a fresh start. Just like I said in previous episodes and what I said on Instagram. I have my opinion, but then I'm giving y'all a chance. Because I know that y'all haven't reached your fullest potential in battle rap. And I'm waiting for those days, or that day, or however. I'm waiting for that. And if that is against Shuni, then you got this battle. But you got to show me something that make me believe that you are the victor. Straight up. Victorettes. So, I got Shuni. I don't think that this is going to be an easy battle. I think that this will be battle of the night, in my opinion. And since, no pun intended, we on easy, might as well talk about the main event, right? Hitman Holla versus Easy the Block Captain. Oh my goodness. Remy Ma. How did you pull this off? I know you had to be fighting tooth and nail against that other league that probably had this, in the bag, you know what I mean? Or, had they artists can't, go to another league and battle, and then another artist that couldn't go to another league and battle, but they are grown ass men that can go to any league and battle no matter what. And I probably think that, there was a situation with Chrome23 and URL for the fighting of who's gonna have this battle. It's a great battle. This is like $1 million battle, right? You got the old era coming up and back in the game, trying to handle his handle and ball game, handle his handle, trying to make sure that he's still solidified amongst, the greats up there in the Midwest that came out here to New York and New Jersey and all these other states battling. Talk about Hitman Holla, trying to still solidify himself in battle rap as top. Pause. Hey, top tier. You get what I'm talking about. And I ain't talking about bunk beds here. Funny. But listen, Hitman Holla and Easy to Block Captain is by far probably, like I was saying, Hitman Holla is the old era. It's trying to is trying to continue to solidify his legacy in battle rap. Like I said with Conceited coming up soon. And with that, you have Easy to Block Captain, who's in the new era, like literally trying to make sure that everything in his new era of legacy is solidified no matter what. And who better to challenge that than Hitman Holla? You know, maybe people really didn't like this or expect it. Maybe they wanted somebody else or a couple other people on the list, but it actually ended up being Hitman Holla versus Easy to Block Captain. This is by far pretty complicated for me. I don't feel this is going to be an easy battle, no pun intended. I really feel like Easy's going to try to take the momentum in the first round. That's my opinion. I don't think that it's I do not think it's going to be an easy battle, like I said. But I don't think that from my perspective, right? I don't feel like Easy is taking this at all lightly. Just like Hitman Holla should be thinking the same way, that I'm not going to take Easy to Block Captain lightly. And after that face-off, whether y'all want to consider it a couple of actors acting it out as soon as they're like, no. I think that something sparked attention in one side of the table that then felt like the other side of the table was challenged, and then it almost was like leading up to another like Cassidy versus Hitman face-off, where things could have really went elsewhere. You know what I mean? Like, both face-offs, it didn't escalate to the point of actual physical altercations or otherwise. But it could have. Both of them, they could have. And we need to calm it down with some of these face-offs. I loved all the other face-offs. They were beautiful. It made sense. But this one, it just felt really unorganic at certain points. I kind of felt like, you know, one side was being pushed and then the other side was kind of being pushed at the same time. And maybe I was seeing it different. I was seeing it weird. It just looked weird. I didn't want Hitman and Easy to start going at each other like that. Pause. Hey, I didn't want them to almost get into a physical altercation. You feel me? But, you know, it is what it is, right? 2023, the face-offs are going to be a little bit more intense than how they were back in the day, right? So, who do I have personally? Easy to Block Captain versus Hitman Holla. Hitman Holla's last the battle that I thought that he might have lost is the Cassidy battle. It was you know, Cassidy's best showing, but it wasn't Hitman Holla's best showing. If you get what I'm saying, I've seen better Hitman Holla, you know, stage performances. So, you know, next time, you know what I mean, and the next time is literally Saturday, mañana. Literally, these men are literally about to not take each other lightly, especially after the face-off. And I believe before the face-off, they probably knew that it was probably going to get a little intense in the face-off. And maybe that's why Jay Black instigated. Shout out Jay Black, you know what I mean? Sorry, fans and people, my bad. You know, sometimes, you know, you gotta, you know, give shout out, you know, give respect where respect is due to a point. You know what I mean? I still joke with Jay Black and want to battle him, and hopefully one day I will, and just expose him for what he is. He's not really a battle rapper. But anyway, Shout out Jay Black. He has battled before. You know what I mean? I'm not just talking about the Queen's Flip battle. I've seen some of those battles that he's had before. It was only like a couple, like 2 or 3, something like that. Before the dreads, people. You know what I mean? And before he was in the hallway and all that. And staircase, before he was at the staircase, you know what I mean, in his crib, and then you know, in the kitchen. But honestly, getting back on track, Hitman Holla, I don't feel this is that hard of a challenge for him, especially being on a big stage. You could kill me in the comments, or you could show me some love in the comments. I feel that Hitman Holla might just have a better advantage on that big stage. Though Easy the Block Captain has been on the big stage too. Maybe not as much. Maybe he has had, you know, been on a stage where there was a lot of people, you know, a lot more people than, you know, like the 1300 or the 1500 or something like that, or 1700 that was in the building. Like not quite 2000, but you know, maybe in the building it was 2000. You know what I mean? You never know, because you know, you have people that have tickets at the door, have people that already got tickets online, and so on and so forth. So it might be actually more, maybe a little less. You never know. I don't own those buildings to, you know, give you a tally of the tickets that were sold. You know what I mean? So but to be honest, I think that this is going to be a very complicated battle at the end of the... Oh my God, here we go. Oh my God, 2023, and we're still saying at the end of the day. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, to keep it 100, I think that Hitman Holla might have a better chance at defeating Easy the Block Captain on the big stage. But I think Easy the Block Captain, since he's been rising, you know, even quicker in the ranks, now he's top tier in this new era, that I think it's going to be a lot tougher for Hitman to defeat Easy, because Easy the Block Captain, he knows what to do. Okay. Can you say Easy the Block Captain easily defeated Chess? Or was that a debatable classic? You can leave it down in the comments below. Show me some love. You can hate on me, however, but I think that was a classic debatable battle, and a great battle. One of those battles that you want to watch again and again and again, because it can go either way. Like your bi girlfriend. Anyway, but yeah, I think, to be honest, Easy the Block Captain might win this, and I'm gonna give it to Easy the Block Captain. Oh my God, but you hate on Hitman. No, I think his bags and bodies, his layout was weak. Didn't update us that it wasn't really going to be on TV, because nobody was, you know, wanting to get it. You know, none of the networks were wanting to get it at the time of its, you know, before it came out, pause. And then, you know, it's not on TV. It's pretty rough or whatever, but I don't hate on that. I don't hate on him. I dislike how that came to existence. You know, the bags and bodies, I, you know, liked it in a better manner, almost like how a television show is actually set. It was almost like they had the visuals and the material, but then didn't put it together as like a real TV show should. I guess maybe that, you know, first hour of just, you know, bits and pieces of the show kind of spoiled some things. But, you know, I don't hate on how another man is gonna, you know, bring out and handle his business. Yo, it could have been really hard. Pause. Hey, it could have been really hard to develop that show. You know what I mean? And then as soon as it came time to bring it out, pause, hey, the time of revealing, hey, introducing the show to the world, it was really hard for him to get. So it's like, yo, I gotta pay for this, and you know what I mean. So he ended up. So it most likely was supposed to be, like I said in previous episode. It was probably supposed to be on TV, but no networks, you know, took the bait or whatever, how they say it. For it to then be like, MTV, BET, and stuff like that. I know his counterclaim was, if it's going to be on TV, it's going to be censored, the bleeping and all that and the other. But you have shows that are after like 10, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning that people can actually see and hear the cursing and stuff like that. They'll have parental advisory and all that. You know what I mean? So, I'm not hating on Hitman. I think that he chose his rollout weird and wacky. Didn't come out, pause. It wasn't, rolled out the proper way. You know what I mean? It happens. Sometimes your first battles don't be the best battles. Your first shows don't get to be the best shows. It takes a momentum, a time, and you know what I mean, error here, you make a mistake, you learn from it. You know what I mean? Look at Remy Ma. It took a whole year to get where we are now, having one of the best cards and best battles, and the finishing of a tournament of 2 finalists in this whole entire card. Yo, I'm telling you, this is one of the best cards of the whole entire beginning of this whole weekend, of this whole beginning year of 2023. And man, with Hitman and his bags and bodies, and now it's starting to gain success in its own right within, the people that subscribe. Now that he gets to be able to battle and show. I saw the battle with him and KD or KG. It was a really good battle. That was his second time they battled, or third time, something like that. It was a really good battle. But this is not a one-rounder. This is not a one-rounder, Hitman. This is 3 rounds. Can you outperform this man? I believe. Don't get me wrong. Hitman Holla can outperform Easy the Block Captain, but I don't think it's going to be easy. All pun intended on that one. Because he's battling Easy the Block Captain. So that's why I said I give it to Easy the Block Captain. I think that in this battle, since they don't want to let up, especially like I was saying before, with A Ward, with Miss Hustle and right, Miss Hustle. No, I think no. I was talking about C3 and Caution. You know what I mean? That one I felt that they're not gonna let up. You know what I mean? And A Ward and Vixen of the Assassin. I don't think that they're gonna let up, and that was a little hard of a decision to make. But I gave it to Vixen the Assassin over A Ward. But Hitman Holla versus Easy the Block Captain. C3 versus Caution for 25,000. The 2 finalists of the Chrome23 tournament. Because it says tour. I'm used to seeing tour. Tour and then meant. You know what I mean? I like breaking words down sometimes. Anyway. But it's funny the way it comes out when you say it slow like that. Tournament, right? But it is the finalists of the Chrome23 tournament. I'm telling you, this is going to be crazy. Then you have, of course, A Ward versus Vixen the Assassin. And then you have Official versus Prestavia, which is, like I said, some people call it a mirror match. maybe, maybe. You know what I mean? Not saying they sisters, because you know they already starting to say that they're kind of look the same, and they were saying in the face off, and I'm like, I don't know, but whatever. And then of course Miss Hustle versus Shuni the Rapper, and that's the whole entire card. That's my thoughts on the card. I feel that this is the greatest card right now in the whole beginning part of the first quarter of the year 2023. Remy Ma, Chrome23. It's no place like Chrome. Shout out Remy Ma. But yeah, that's my predictions, that's my thoughts. Trying to get a chance to go watch it. You know what I mean? You already know. But y'all know how this goes. If not, you should. Please support any and all, channels and outlets that you want to see prosper. Any likes, subscribes, comments, and hits on the power chat and so on and so forth. It all helps in the algorithm of their channel. Plus, of course, follow their social media outlets and their channels and stuff like that, and other platforms and other social media platforms and stuff like that. Definitely helps in the algorithm to keep them up and abroad, up and above. You know what I mean? Keeps them knowing that they are loved and considered wanting to be continued watching. You know what I mean? So, of course, gotta play with the algorithm and stuff like that. So, definitely hit that subscribe button over here. Yeah, hit that subscribe button, hit the notifications. Something is about to pop off soon on my channel. There's gonna be a splitting difference in my channel, as I'd like to say. So definitely be tuned for that. And I have some episodes coming up soon, literally about some subjects that I do want to talk about, and one that has been long awaited. So you know how this goes. Please don't drive drunk, don't drive distracted, and please don't drive with a cell phone in your hands. There are other people on the road, me being one of them. So, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Good fracking night. Stay safe, stay blessed. HydroMan from the Battle Rapport out. How do you stop this thing? I don't blog, but what is this thing? Can I stop here? Am I glitching?